Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Probability. Hello friends, may I request you to please click on the subscribe button below this video. The given question is, which of the following arguments are correct and which are not correct? Give reasons for your answer. Number 1. If two coins are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes: two heads, two tails, or one of each. Therefore, for each of these outcomes, the probability is 1 upon 3. And the second point is, if a die is thrown, there are two possible outcomes: an odd number or an even number. Therefore, the probability of getting an odd number is 1 upon 2. So let us see how we are going to attend this question. In order to answer the first part of the question, let us look here to this diagram. If we look here to this diagram, the things will be more clear. Now, the first part of the question is saying, what it is saying? The first part of the question, it is saying that if two coins are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes: two heads, two tails, or one of each. Therefore, for each of these outcomes, the probability is 1 upon 3. So we need to justify our answer whether the probability is 1 upon 3 as it is being said in the question. Now let us look here into this diagram or into this picture. So you will see that the total number of possible outcomes that we have here is 4. Like one is head, and the second one is head tail, and the third one is tail head, and the fourth one is tail tail. So these are the 4 possibilities of outcomes that we will get. So I can write the total number of outcomes here is total number of outcomes I can write is equal to 4. This is going to be a part of our answer, or this is how we are going to deal with this. Now coming to the other part. The other part of the question is saying here, getting two heads, the probability of getting two heads. So for if at all we are focusing on two heads, the number of favorable outcomes is 1, because only once two heads appears. So this is going to be our number of favorable outcomes for the purpose of two heads. Number of favorable outcomes for the purpose of two heads. Similarly, for the purpose of two tails, the number of favorable outcomes is going to be this one. For the purpose of two tails, the number of favorable outcome is going to be again 1, because only two tails appears only once. So for the purpose of two tails, I am going to write number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes is 1. Similarly, for the purpose of other combinations, either head tail or tail head, the number of outcomes we are going to get is 2, either head tail or tail head. So this is going to be the number of favorable outcomes for the purpose of other combinations. So I am going to write number of favorable outcomes. Hope guys till here we are very clear, because this is very simple and very clear and very straightforward. So after understanding, like we are going to get two heads once either, or we are going to get two tails once, or in both the combinations like either head tail or tail head twice, two number of chances are there, or number of favorable outcomes. Now guys, this is all related to the tossing of two coins simultaneously. So once a person tosses these two coins simultaneously, there are chances that these type of combinations might come up. We do not know which combination will appear, but any of these combinations will appear. If any of the person tosses two coins, any of these combinations will appear. Now coming to the answer part. Let us start answering the question. The question is saying that if two coins are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes: two heads, two tails, or one of each. Therefore, for each of these outcomes, the probability is 1 upon 3. So we need to prove that if it is really 1 upon 3, or we are getting something different. So let's see. So now answering question number 1. So let us focus on this first. Point A I will write, or bit A I will write. Probability of getting two heads. Probability of getting two heads is equal to total number of we very well know that probability of an event is given by number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. So probability of getting 2 heads is equal to number of favorable outcomes. So in case of 2 heads, as I told you earlier, number of favorable outcomes is 1. So I am going to write 1 upon total number of outcomes, that is 4. So this is what we got here. What we got? Probability of getting 2 heads we got is 1 upon 4. Now let us move ahead and find the other things. Let us move ahead and find the other things. Similarly, I can write what I can write. Similarly, I can write probability of getting 2 tails. Getting 2 tails. Probability of getting 2 tails is equal to number of favorable outcomes. Guys, if you look here, 2 tails will appear once. I already told you. So number of favorable outcomes is 1 here. So I am considering that as 1 of what total number of outcomes, that is 4. So probability of getting 2 tails is equal to 1 upon 4. Similarly, probability of getting the third point we can consider probability of getting 1 head 1 tail or 1 tail 1 head is probability of getting other combinations. Probability of getting other combinations instead of 2 heads or 2 tails, other combinations. So what are the other combinations? We already saw that either it could appear as head tail or tail head. So I can write here as you could see here, the probability of other combinations that we took here is like 2. Number of favorable outcomes here is 2, either head tail or tail head. So this is the number of favorable outcomes that might appear here. So I can write here probability of getting other combinations, that is either head tail or tail head, is number of favorable outcomes, that is 2 upon total number of outcomes, or that is equal to 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So guys, what we observed here, we observed our outcomes as, what are the outcomes we observed? We observed our outcomes as 1 upon 4. This is probability for getting 2 heads. 1 upon 4 again probability of getting 2 tails, and 1 upon 2. This is what we got, probability of getting other combinations. Now guys, do you see anything like 1 upon 3 from these outcomes? No, we do not see any of the outcomes as 1 upon 3. So what we can write? What we can write in our concluding answer? Looking at the above outcomes, so we can write our concluding answer saying that looking at the above outcomes, looking at the above outcomes, looking at the above outcomes, we do not see 1 by 3 outcomes. We do not see anything coming to be. We do not see any probability of. We do not see any probability having 1 upon 3. Having 1 upon 3. So what we can say, therefore as per the question, the question is saying if 2 coins are tossed simultaneously, there are 3 possible outcomes, 2 heads, 2 tails, and 1 head or 1 of each. Therefore for each of these outcomes the probability is 1 upon 3. So we can say, looking at the above outcomes, we do not see any probability having 1 upon 3. Hence the conclusion that each of these will have a probability of 1 upon 3 is wrong. Hence the conclusion that each of the combinations, each of the above combinations that will have 1 upon 3, that will have 1 upon 3 as the probability, is not correct. Hope guys you understood the first part of the question. From the first part of the question we concluded that because we could not see any of the outcomes, like getting 2 heads we got 1 upon 4, getting 2 tails we got 1 upon 4 again, and getting other combinations either head tail or tail head we got 1 upon 2. So we concluded that looking at the above outcomes we do not see any probability having 1 upon 3. Hence the conclusion that each of the above combinations that will have 1 upon 3 as the probability is not correct. That will have the probability is not correct. This is what we have written here as our concluding answer. Now, after working ahead with this, after workout of this first part, let us move ahead to answer the second part of the question. The second part of the question is saying here that what it is saying, or what exactly is being given in the second part of the question. The second part of the question is saying here about a die. If a die is thrown, there are two possible outcomes, an odd number or an even number. Therefore, the probability of getting an odd number is 1 upon 2. So, therefore, the probability of getting an odd number is 1 upon 2. So, let's see. We know that a die is having 6 sides. A die is having 6 sides, and those sides are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So guys, as per the question, so first of all, we very well know that a die is having 6 sides. That is very clear to us. Now, the question is saying that if a die is thrown, there are two possible outcomes, an odd number or an even number. So let us first of all find out how many odd numbers are there and how many even numbers are there. Now, if you look here, 1 is 1, 3 and 5. These are odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5 are the odd numbers. What are those combinations? 1, 3, 5 are the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5 are the odd numbers. Similarly, I am going to put the square as the even numbers. Now, what are those even numbers? 2, 4 and 6. So, what we got? We got that there are 3 even numbers. What we got? We got that there are 3 even numbers and 3 odd numbers. Now, looking at these things, let us answer our question, or let us first of all find out what is the probability of getting an odd number and what is the probability of getting an even number. Now, let us first of all answer these questions. What is the probability of getting an even number and what is the probability of getting an odd number? Or even number is not required, because the question is asking us about the probability of an odd number. So, probability of getting an odd number. Probability of getting an odd number. So, probability of getting an odd number is equal to, I can write, is equal to number of favorable outcomes, guys. So, probability of getting an odd number is like number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes, and we very well know that the total number of outcomes is 6, because the die is having 6 sides, and the number of favorable outcomes for odd numbers is 3. This is going to be our favorable outcomes. This is going to be our favorable outcomes. This is 3 for the case of odd number and 3 also for the case of even number. So I can write 3 upon 6. That means probability of getting an odd number is equal to number of favorable outcomes, that is 3, upon total number of outcomes, that is 6. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write probability of getting an odd number is equal to 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. This is what we got. So what we got? We got the probability of getting an odd number is 1 upon 2. So that means we got the probability of getting an odd number as 1 upon 2. This is what we got. And what is being said in the question? The question is saying that therefore the probability of getting an odd number is 1 by 2. If a die is thrown, there are two possible outcomes, an odd number or an even number. Therefore, the probability of getting an odd number is 1 upon 2. So, we can say that hence the probability of getting an odd number of 1 by 2 is correct. Hope guys you understood this, the way I try to explain this or the way I try to prove this. But still, if you have any questions or doubts, please reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.